Hello SAMMLERs, it's me again, June, and today this is something different. This is the second video of our rarity reviews on vinyl. So for today's rarity reviews, we're going to tackle the Mariah There's Got to Be a Way vinyl on singles. Okay, so hold on for that. On this video, I'm going to show you the 12-inch vinyl and the 7-inch vinyl of Mariah Carey's There's Got to Be a Way. This is one of Mariah's rare singles to find, both on vinyls and on CDs, so it's very hard to find. If you can find any of this single on vinyls and CD, they are pretty much expensive nowadays because of the copies. So the copies are already hard to find. So that's why we featured today Mariah Carey's There's Got to Be a Way on our rarity reviews. So on this segment on our channel, the rarity reviews, we're only featuring vinyls and singles, or both in CDs and album. Vinyls and CD, we only feature rare items or rare albums and rare singles. We only featured rare albums and rare singles, both on CDs and on vinyls, on this segment of our channel, the rarity reviews. So we're going to discuss that and then show to you guys what it's all about, this particular single or this particular album, why it's so rare and why it's so hard to find, and then most probably the pricing of this album, this single and album. They are very expensive nowadays because it's hard to find, and there are only limited copies you can get if you are lucky to find. So that's why we are wondering why rare singles or rare albums, they are very expensive. Why sellers are charging us so much with a high cost for one single or one album or one vinyl, whatever it is. Why? When it's rare, always take note, always put it in your head that when it's rare, it's always been not cheap. So there's no cheap with rare items. That's why it's called rare. Rare is so hard to find. You can never find it anymore in the market. No one's selling that unless there's a private seller or someone who has it before and then he decided to sell it to you. So that's why he gave you a much higher price, because you cannot find it anymore in the music store. You cannot buy it anymore from someone, or you cannot buy it anymore to any record stores or wherever you want to go, where we used to buy our music, which store where we used to buy our music, like CDs and vinyls. So you cannot find it anymore. So when it's rare, it's always been with the price. So always put that in your head, that when it's rare, it's always been not cheap. Don't expect rare items to buy it in a cheap price. It's very rare. If you got it in a cheaper price, then you are very lucky. But rare items such as vinyls and CDs are very expensive nowadays. They're basically expensive. So stop questioning. Like if you're a new collector, you always question why for a CD it's so expensive. For a CD, for 5,000 pesos or 3,000 or 2,000 or 1,000 pesos only for a CD single, it's too expensive. That's the thing you don't understand. But if you are really a real collector, you will understand what I mean. That when it's rare and it should be not cheap. No one sells rare items on a cheaper price, because some sellers, they got it also not on a cheaper price. That's why they have also to gain. Or don't expect that you have this vinyl and this single, this item, and the seller would sell it also on a cheap price. No, it doesn't go that way. Always have in your mind that rare albums, rare albums, rare CD singles, vinyls or CDs, whatever it's that, DVDs, wherever, or cassette tapes, whatever you want, in any format, it always come up with a exact valid price. We collectors, we should stop that in our notion that rare singles and albums are, you can get it in a cheap price. Now, always in mind that when it's rare, there always been a corresponding price for that. So if you can afford it, then you can take it. You can take the item. If you don't, then leave it behind. So it's up to you to decide if you want to get it or not. So you are free to decide if you want to have it or not. So always have that in your mind. Stop questioning like why it's so expensive. Stop that idea. You stop that mindset. So that's the thing collectors should understand. That's why it's called rare. So rare. So it's rare, it's very hard. And you are very lucky to grab your own copy for such a rare item, because it's very seldom to get rare items nowadays. Okay, especially singles. So if you're a Mariah collector, there's so many singles of Mariah Carey that are very rare. It's hard to find, particularly in the first album, the second album of hers. No, those are where the rare ones that Mariah has. So right now we're going to. So I hope you understand this point of what I'm stressing about rare items. So that's all. Okay. For our Rarity reviews, vinyl Rarity reviews, we have today the Mariah Carey There's Got to Be a Way vinyl single. This is the maxi vinyl single of Mariah Carey, There's Got to Be a Way. This is a rare single of Mariah Carey, both on vinyl and CDs. It's hard to find this single now. I don't know, but they're very hard to find. So we're going to review in our Rarity reviews today. We're going to review this single. We have two copies of this. This is the 12-inch vinyl, and we have the 7-inch vinyl. Okay, so we have two. So let's check it first and make a review. What's the difference between these two, between the 12-inch and the 7-inch? Okay, first we're going to check the 12-inch first. So this is the cover. I really love the cover. For me, this is way better than the cover of the album, her debut album. This is much better. I prefer this cover. I prefer this cover than the one she had on her debut album. This is so interesting. Okay, this is the cover. There's got to be Mariah Carey with curly hair. She was young, I think. I don't know how young was she during this time. Maybe she was 19 or 20. She looks very young. And skinny. She looks skinnier here. And this is the back cover. So the back cover of the vinyl, you can find the album cover of her debut album, and also the one in DVD. There's a DVD, yeah, the first Vision DVD, and also on VHS during that time. Yeah, it was in, I think it's, yeah, also available, the first Vision on VHS. It was a VHS at the time. In the early 90s, there's no DVD yet, so DVD came in the late 90s already. So we still have at that time VHS on our videos for rentals if you want to purchase. So if you want to watch videos and music and movies, you can have VHS during that time. That was the most popular media for film. And then the single has 3 tracks. So this single has 3 tracks. On the A side, there's Got to Be a Way, 12-inch remix. So it's only a 12-inch remix on the A side. Only 1 track, and it's about 8 minutes and 21 seconds. So it's a longer version of the album. No, sorry, of the single. And then on the B side, you have There's Got to Be a Way, alternative vocal dub mix. It's 6.44 minutes or so. So It's also a long version. It's a remix version. And then there you have another version. There's got to be a way 7-inch remix version. This is the shorter one. I think this is the one they released, or as a single in form. I don't know, but this is the shorter one for 7-inch. So yeah. Then let's check the vinyl. When you have singles, it's very simple. Don't look for any inlays, whatever. It's very simple. It's always with this white what you call this, inner sleeve. That's all. Sometimes they release something with printed with photos, but it's very rare. But mostly they only produce white inner sleeves as protection for the vinyl inside, for vinyl singles. Nothing more. That's all. And this is the vinyl. The vinyl is the vinyl. This is the vinyl. The vinyl is on red label in the center. This is the famous Columbia Records labeling. It's always with red. So during the early times when Columbia Records release a vinyl, it's always on a red label on the vinyl. No other colors. But now vinyls are different. They make it with lots of design and different colors, which is more interesting. But before, it's very simple. It's all in red. If you have Mariah Carey, old pressing of Mariah Carey's album on vinyl or singles, what you notice, it always in red. Always in red when it's from Columbia. All red. So they have all red. All red. There you have the remix. On the A side, we have already mentioned that. On the B side, you have 2 songs, different version of the There's Got to Be a Way. That's all. It's very simple. So this is the vinyl. And I love singles really, because singles are very different. I like the remixes of the singles and the different version of the song. So I'm more interested of the remixes of the single. That's what I'm after for singles. And there you have the 12-inch. Now let's check this is the 7-inch. No? This is the 7-inch of Mariah Carey. The color is kind of different. Huh? There's more color in it. This is a little bit lighter. So this is the 12-inch. The 12-inch, there's got to. This is the 7-inch vinyl. The 7-inch has only 2 versions of the single. There's got to be. So there are only 2 tracks. So you have the A side, and there you have the B side. So for the A side, you have the album version. This is the album version. This is the original version of the single of the single. Yeah, There's Got to Be. And then in the B side, you have There's Got to Be 7-inch remix, which is 4.50. Yeah, 4 minutes and 50 seconds. And the album version is 4 minutes and 51 seconds. So that's it. And there you have also the album cover and the VHS cover. Comparing it to we'll compare it later. Let's bring out the vinyl first. So this is the vinyl. Again, it is in a big hole in the middle. So you need a vinyl 7-inch adapter for this. When you play this single, it won't play without an adapter. So it must be. So there you have A side, you have the album version, and you have the B side, the 7-inch 7-inch remix of the song There's Got to Be a Way. So that's it. So it's pretty simple. The 7-inch vinyl are very thin and they're very light. It's not so heavy. It's like a paper. It's very thin and it looks also playable. It looks very playful. It looks very playful. I like the 7-inch also. But the thing is, you only have 2 songs on this. So comparing it to the 12-inch, the 12-inch have 3 tracks, and then the 7-inch has only 2 tracks. So we don't have this 12-inch remix on the 7-inch vinyl because it won't fit on the vinyl because it's too long. There's only a standard size for a single to fit in the 7-inch. So when it's longer than, it's already 8 minutes, so it won't fit on a 7-inch vinyl. So it should be shorter, like 4 or 5 minutes can fit in a 7-inch vinyl. So there you go. So you don't notice the difference. So you don't have this alternative vocal remix. Also, this is 6 minutes and 44 seconds. And There's Got to Be 12-inch remix. You don't have it here. That's the difference. You don't have this version. This is 8 minutes. What you have here on the 12-inch and in the 7-inch, this version, the 7-inch remix, which is way shorter, 4 minutes and 50 seconds. So it fits on the 7-inch vinyl. So that's the difference. You cannot put longer versions or remixes for a 7-inch vinyl. It won't fit. Only shorter version would fit for a 7-inch vinyl. So that's the difference. There you have the credits here and the album cover. The single was released 1991 by Columbia Sony Music Entertainment. So it was 1991. This single came out 1991. The album came out 1990, I think, yeah. And then I think this was the last single of her album, There's Got to Be a Way. She released in her first album she released Vision of Love, Love Takes Time Someday, There's Got to Be a Way. This is the last single of the album. I Don't Wanna Cry. Yeah, she released 5 singles of the first album. I Don't Wanna Cry, Vision of Love, Someday, Love Takes Time, and then the last is There's Got to Be a Way. That's why this came out. The single came out 1991 officially. So that's all, guys. This is the Mariah There's Got to Be a Way. This is my favorite version of the single There's Got to Be a Way 12-inch remix, the longer version. I love this version. It's more instrumental before she started singing. I love the remixes of this one. This is one of my favorite songs of Mariah Carey on her first album. It conveys a very good message to us about racism. There's got to be a way. So whether you're black or whatever color, Asian or whatever, there'll always be a way for us to be heard or to be recognized. It's a very powerful message. So we categorize this we categorize this video as a vinyl rarity reviews of Mariah Carey. This is a very nice single, to tell you. I love this single. So that's all. Once again, the Mariah There's Got to Be a Way, both in 12-inch and 7-inch on vinyl single. guys, once again, this is the Mariah There's Got to Be a Way 12-inch vinyl single. That's it. And there you have the Mariah Carey There's Got to Be a Way 7-inch single, on both on vinyl. So this is the 12-inch, this is the 7-inch. Which one would you prefer to have? So it's up to you to decide. These are both rare vinyls nowadays. On CDs also are very rare. You cannot find There's Got to Be a Way on a cheaper price, and it's very hard to find. Sometimes they're out of stock because they were released for such a longer time and we don't have any more copies available on the market. So the only chance and hope we can get is to get it from a private seller, where you can buy it on eBay or wherever you want to buy it online, or wherever online sellers. You may have the chance to find this rare singles of Mariah Carey. So once again, thank you for watching my video for today, for our Rarity reviews for today. I have tons of Rarity stuff for you to show in the near future. I'm preparing them, so we'll do it one by one. So we'll start bringing them out slowly and feature them on our YouTube channel, in our new segment, the Rarity reviews. Okay, so that's all for today's Rarity reviews, and I hope you like today's video. Thank you for watching, and please, if you're new to my channel, do subscribe. Click the notification bell so that you will be informed whenever we have new videos coming. And then, of course, like, and please drop me a few lines on the comment section box below. Please don't forget to like this video and share it as well. And once again, thank you for watching, and see you guys in our next video, and have a nice day.